Welcome to the Forsyth Magazines podcast. I'm Brooke Eagle, your host, bringing you the stories of the people shaping our community. From business owners to local leaders, we'll explore their journeys, passions, and lessons learned. Let's dive in. Hey guys, we are back with another podcast episode, and I have Melissa, the owner of Run Rascaldyroo, with me. This woman, y'all, she's amazing. Hey, Melissa.
Hello, Brooke. How are you?
I'm so good.
I'm so impressed. You got that pronunciation down.
I've been practicing.
Run Rascaldyroo. It's a tricky one for lots of people.
It is. So if you're listening and you're like, what the heck is Run Rascaldyroo? Well, you're in the right place because you're going to get to learn all about it. But Melissa started a mobile doggy gym in 2022.
2022.
Man, I'm on it today.
3 years.
Oh my gosh. And y'all, if you don't already, you need to go follow her on social media. Mm-hmm. She watching these dogs. I've had so many people tell me, because my doggies obviously participate in the mobile doggy gym, but people tell me all the time they love watching her videos on social media because it's just heartwarming.
Yes, I try to make some of them funny, some of them heartwarming.
Mm-hmm.
Not heartworm. That's
Not that. I hope everybody has their dogs currently on heartworm prevention. Thank you.
So, Melissa, I wanted you to tell us, like, if people are like, what the heck is this? Just like a little elevator speech of what your business is.
Okay, so in my van, I have 2 slat mills. Slat mills actually were invented before the treadmill. That's where they got the idea of the treadmill. But they're slat mills designed specifically for dogs. There's no motor, so there's no buttons for me to push. The dogs learn pretty fast, and they learn that they're in control. If they need to stop and take a break, they certainly can. Some dogs get overzealous, and I have to make them take a break because I want them to build stamina the correct way, and I don't want them to hurt afterwards.
Yeah.
Brooke's doggy, our guy Buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy. Now, Buddy has his own way of even getting on the slat mill.
Oh, my gosh.
But, Buddy, it was so fun.
Buddy is 115 pounds.
Yes.
He's a big boy.
It's so fun. Like, he didn't want to stop. He was just having a blast. But, safety and, again, building stamina. I would make him stop even when he didn't want to and take a break. But now, after doing it,
I was going to say, last week, he took several breaks on his own.
Exactly.
He just stops, looks around a little bit.
He stops. He's getting it. He's understanding it. It doesn't take long.
No, y'all, I wish I have a video somewhere, and I can share it again. But when Melissa's van pulls up to our house, the excitement from these dogs, they lose their mind.
And that's what I want.
Oh, it is so sweet. Like, they start whining and crying, and their tails are wagging a million miles an hour. And then I open the door. I don't even put their leashes on anymore. I'm like, they ain't going nowhere but directly to that van. So they jump right in.
I think a really important thing is that's what I want from the dogs. So that's why I would never force a dog to do this.
Yeah.
So when you create an environment, dogs could care less what you say. Okay, it's how you say it. It's how you feel. Yes. So, I turn on that relaxation energy when I first meet them. Mm-hmm. Don't throw myself on the dog because they're about to get in a van, okay, and get on this mechanism, and they've never seen, never nothing. So I have just a small time to earn their trust.
Yeah.
So it's all about energy. And good energy in the van, relaxation, and giving them time to figure it out.
Yeah.
Not rushing them, not pushing them. And out of hundreds of dogs, I've only had 10 dogs say no. And what I mean by saying no is they just sit down or just stand there and will not move their feet no matter what I say or do. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But there's a good odds that your dog will like it.
Yeah.
So creating that environment is everything. And I love for you guys, the people, if they're able to stay out there and cheer on your dog, sit in the van.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Oh, I love it.
And I know a lot of people are, it's fun. But a lot of times people are busy, or I have a lot of clients with disabilities.
Sure.
But the clients with disabilities, or, if, I don't know, they're at work or whatever, I can go live on social media, and my clients with disabilities, they can sit there in their living room.
They can watch.
Yes, and watch their dog having fun on the slap meal.
A question I get a lot, because every time I post a video of my dogs doing this, I get so many people like, what is this? What are you doing? And somebody asked me the other day, they're like, so what are your dogs training for?
I get that sometimes.
I'm like, well, they're just training for life,
Training for life.
Yeah.
We want them here as long as possible.
Yes.
Their little lives are so short. Let's make it fun and healthy.
Yeah.
Just like us. And dogs don't get enough mental exercise.
Yes.
With the slap mill, they have to pay attention to what they're doing. So they're not just working their body, but they're working their mind as well. They're in control.
I've been doing a lot of research on that lately. It's so important.
It is.
Like, you can wear them out physically, but to me, wearing them out mentally is like, if not just as important, if not more important. So that's why I'm like a big proponent of letting them sniff on walks as much as they want, which Gavin hates that. He's like, come on.
I know, so does my wife. And I'm like, that's what he wants to do.
This is their scrolling time. That's what I call it. Like, you know how much time we spend scrolling on social media? They need some scrolling time.
Yes, Brooke. Oh my gosh.
And that's what they're doing. They're scrolling while strolling.
Yeah.
Strolling while strolling.
Strolling. That's what they're doing.
Exactly. It's so important to them. And I'm like, who's this walk for? Because you can literally leave your dogs at home if you want your walk.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Sometimes I do. Especially if you're coming, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a Brooke walk today.
There you go. And you just go out and do Brooke. Yes.
Yeah. But you're right. You see so many videos, and it's so true. Like, that's the the part of the day they look forward to the most.
Yeah.
I mean, they love it. And so it's, to me, to give them that mental stimulation. And that's why I love you coming to the house so much too, because it does give them that mental stimulation. It's not just 30 minutes of like balls to the wall.
Right.
Well, it kind of is for Buddy, but we love him. We love that goofball. He's so funny. I wish I could I'm going to try to explain it, but he gets on the van. Bless him.
We have to put his harness on outside of the van.
Yeah. And
he's so excited.
He jumps up on our shoulders to kind of like help us get the harness on.
He does, and he's taller than us both.
Yeah. And then he jumps in. He jumps in backwards on the slap mill and then turns around, faces forward, and right the second he faces forward, he just takes off as fast as his little legs can go.
Oh my God. We have a video. I think I've posted a video out there. I might have just put it on my story, but
so funny.
If so, I need to post the actual video of him getting on. He's the only one that gets on like that.
Bless him.
He did it once, and we were like, all right, that's his thing.
That's how he's going to do this. Okay. I mean, he is so big. He has limited.
I don't know how he turns around. He's so big.
Oh my gosh. I know. It's so funny. So, Melissa, I want to hear about some of your other clients. Obviously, mine are the favorites, but I know you have lots of other doggy clients too. I want to hear about the breeds and the styles and all the things.
A very TikTok favorite, I should say, Poppy. Poppy is a little corgi.
I love corgis. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and
They're
Poppy
so
is a mess.
Those little tiny legs.
Yes, and it's so cool. Like, I go live with her on TikTok on Tuesdays and Fridays. And, people can watch you live if you guys don't know. People can watch you live. They send gifts, and they have like a corgi booty gift that they can send. And I play music a lot of times with Poppy, and it's a lot of like booty music talking about, rump shaker.
Nothing cuter than a corgi booty.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Play that one. And so when they send gifts, like, I'll go back behind her, and she's on beat.
Oh my
Corgis
gosh.
have rhythm, y'all. I have some that just mosey. Machiavelli on Thursdays. He's the lover. I mean, his name says it all.
No.
Italian. But he kisses me for 30 minutes. And I go live with him as well.
Oh
like
my
all
gosh.
kisses. He will run for kisses. I do not use treats.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to think, well, I'm doing this for a treat.
Well, because for most of them, it is a treat.
It is, exactly.
Yeah.
And some of them are on there for weight loss.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I know you have some dogs that are up for adoption that you run, and I think that's so cool. Tell us about that.
There are 2 dogs, Bella and Lexi. They are at Friends of Stokes County Shelter in Stokes County. And right now it's a buy one, get one. These girls are amazing. They came in so overweight. They were surrendered at the animal shelter in Stokes County. And so Friends of Stokes County, it gets confusing. They went and picked them up as soon as they were dropped off because they're so sweet. They just come up to you, look you in your eyes. They are amazing.
Aww.
But Lexi has gone down she is now 85 pounds from 105.
Whoa.
Feeling good. She loves
That
her
much
slap
weight for
meal.
a dog is insane.
It is.
Yeah.
And Bella is 68 pounds down from about 85.
Wow.
Yeah, they are 2 totally different dogs. They're feeling good.
Yeah.
They're sweet. They love the slap meal. And I have offered, like, anyone who wants to adopt them, I'll give you twice a week for a month free.
Aww.
I'll come and help them adjust and exercise them.
Yeah.
So I love going there. I go there sometimes early in the morning and just run as many dogs as I can.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. So I want to know I get this question a lot too. Like, who's your ideal client, and like what kind of dogs is that? I mean, I feel like it can be for any dog, but I know you mentioned briefly that you have some clients that have disabilities who maybe can't take their dogs for as many walks as they would want to, and then also the aspect of just like the weather when it's way too hot or way too cold. What am I leaving out?
Anxiety dogs.
Ooh. Yeah.
Dogs that are afraid of everything tend to do so well on the slap meal. Just like us, it gives us an outlet.
It gives you something to focus on.
Yes, other than fear.
Yeah.
So, and people are like, my dogs are scared of everything. They wouldn't do it. Excuse
You'd be
me.
surprised.
They already know how to focus because they're super focused all the time.
Yeah.
You would be surprised. They get on there and it's literally all they're thinking about. I just started going live with a dog with super high anxiety. Her name is Kita. And you see me when I'm with your dogs, I'm like, whoa, yeah. Well, when I'm with Kita, I'm just sitting there and it's just her and I.
Yeah.
And it's calm. It's like it's probably so weird to the people that usually watch me, but I'm like, we're just going to sit here and watch Kita. And you can watch her like focus, and then she'll stop and look around and make sure everything's okay. And then she's back at it. And then she looks and then she's back at it.
That's
it just
so
gives
sweet.
her such an outlet.
I think you do such a good job of making it sort of individualized, because dogs are just like people. They're all so different. Like you can't go into every session with every dog with the same.
It's not the same.
The same vibe, because it's just not.
It's just not.
Yeah.
And that's why I try not to have expectations anymore.
Yeah.
Because dogs are individual. And when your dog gets in the van, we're just going to learn what they're about. Mm-hmm. You know? So
what, if people that are listening, what is your kind of radius that you serve?
Gosh. Girl, I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
So
busy lady.
Yes. Winston-Salem, Clemens, Louisville, High Point, Wahlberg. Did I say Greensboro? Mm-mm. Greensboro. King. Pofftown.
Okay.
So I am everywhere. And sometimes, like last week, here's an example. Whoever does my scheduling, finger pointing to myself, I went to Greensboro Thursday night. Then I went to Greensboro Friday night. Then I went to Greensboro Saturday morning. What am I doing? Like, I don't live in Greensboro. I don't live there, just so you know. I live in Winston-Salem.
That's funny.
But I want to do all the dogs. I want to do every dog. And so I try to put people close together, but that is difficult.
Oh, I'm sure, because people's schedules are all over the place.
I'm running dogs hour on the hour, and sometimes 14 dogs a day.
Whew.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I mean, I'm in the van, out of the van, out, just.
You have
but
grown.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, you've grown so much.
I've grown since you and I started.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I love it.
And me too. Like, I'm having the time of my life. I would literally do it every day if I could, but I got to have Sundays off to mow.
I mean, yes, you would get burned out. You gotta have a day off, day for yourself, day for your family.
No, well, I mean, a day. It's really just a day for yard work and mowing. Yeah. I mean,
she's like,
it's
listen.
Sunday. I would rather go run dogs and this dream than go to dinner and be social with people. Yeah. I mean, let's
I respect it. Dogs are way better to be around than people sometimes.
It's my therapy.
Oh, I love it. So, Melissa, what does the future of Run Rascaldyroo look like in your head?
Oh my gosh. You know, I want to do so much. I want to have a place where people can also bring their dogs. Mm-hmm. I want to have a dog gym. I want to have a pool area because I have a friend that specializes and is certified in teaching people how to swim, but also swim therapy,
yes,
like just relaxation.
Swim therapy for dogs.
Wouldn't that be cool, amazing? Yeah. Nobody take my idea. You heard it here. So I have someone to do that, and people can just have a coffee there. I don't want alcohol. I don't want to take away from Tucker's. They're doing an amazing thing. But I want more. I want another van. Okay, definitely. Greensboro. There's only 2 of us in North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's one in Charlotte. They're called Muddy Dog. Please check her out. If you have friends in Charlotte, they're saying, oh, I wish I had. Well, Muddy Dog.
I love that y'all know each other. That's cool.
Yeah. We talk sometimes on Instagram, and she started a year before me, so she's going in her 4th year.
Oh, wow.
She's amazing. She has a fantastic van. I'm envious. But one day.
I don't know. Your van is pretty sweet. I like it.
Thank you. But I would like to have another van.
Yeah.
You know, and keep growing. Also, I have new T-shirts. You haven't seen the back, but I'll show it to you afterwards. But it says, run your dog, not your mouth.
I love that.
Because that's what I say.
Because people be getting confused sometimes.
Don't they? Don't they? But that's what I say at the end of my lives all the time, too. So
I love that. So where has this business gone, like, that you didn't expect? Like, what has surprised you about this business over the last 3 years?
How well I've done on social media.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Social media does help me pay some bills. Like when I go live and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I thought I would just go live and start I didn't know I'd be teaching. Because when I go live, I teach people about exercise for the dogs.
Because people are asking questions.
Yes, and they're all constantly going, give them water, give them water.
And you're like,
no, that could be dangerous.
Because, tell people about that. My even my mom, who, has 3 grand dogs, was not aware of this. And, I mean, I was, because I'm a dog mommy. But
yeah, and a lot of people aren't. But
they don't, yeah.
It can happen to little dogs, but it's more prone to large dogs, especially with deep chest. They can feeding dogs before you take them out and exercise them, or give them water when they're panting heavy. So dogs can't sweat, maybe a little bit through their paws, but not enough to regulate their body temperature. So they're taking in a lot of air when they're panting, and you give them water on top of that and they're taking in all that air, one, they're probably going to vomit. And two, you're looking at possible bloat. I'm not saying that your dog would bloat, and bloat is GDV. You can Google that, but it's pretty much where the stomach fills up with air, food, water, and it can twist.
Deadly.
Yes, it can flip and twist on itself, and that's a true emergency.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how much you shake that dog, it ain't going to twist back. So you have to get to the vet. And I've been in several of those, assisting in those surgeries as a previous vet tech.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just a good PSA to remind people.
What you want to do is, and I told you this, when your dog is panting so heavily, just let them lay down. They're doing what their body naturally does to cool themselves off. Let them lay down, and once their panting has slowed down, maybe in about 10, 15 minutes, they are not dehydrated. It's okay.
Yeah.
If they were dehydrated, they wouldn't be able to have that much fun.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
well,
painful.
and most dogs, well, I shouldn't say most dogs. My dogs they kind of naturally, like, they don't want water when they're panting that hard. But
Right.
I think a lot of people are guilty of, like, trying to push water on them because they're like, oh my gosh, you must be so thirsty.
Oh, it's so they do a lot. When people would come into the vet sometimes and their dog was panting, whether it be from nervousness, fear, anxiety, or it's just hot, they would be like, can you get him some water? And I'm
like,
thinking, that dog don't want no water. And I get a bowl of water and put it in front of them. That dog don't want no water.
No. They want to get out of the vet.
Pretty much.
Please no.
Please don't make me go in there.
But there's a lot of things like that people should be aware of.
Yeah.
They're very important.
And I love that you have such a great history being in the vet world, because I think that makes you super duper qualified to be doing what you're doing. So I want you to talk about that for a minute, your expertise.
Yes. Just looking at what to look for as far as limping, how they're breathing. I kind of know what to look for. I'm not a veterinarian by any means. Much respect to those. But being a vet tech, I think, helps a lot when dealing with high anxiety dogs.
Yeah.
You've been there, done that. Dogs that are wild and crazy. How to get them a little calmer. I'm not a dog trainer either, so but I guess it's just behavior, knowing, and when you meet a dog, that's helped a lot. But knowing those signs to look for when they're dehydrated. I can test a dog before, if they mosey up to the van and they're feeling good, like, you can do a little test on their skin and see if they're hydrated well enough to get on the slap mill.
Oh, okay.
And if they're not, then we're not going to do it that day.
Yeah.
I won't run any dog. And I tell people all the time, even if I'm on my way to your house and your dog happens to vomit, call me.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll turn around. The dogs can't tell us, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So safety first. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get some dogs too I have one right now with very bad hip dysplasia. Oh. But this gives him, the slats have a slight give. So it's comfortable to walk on and it's level.
Yeah.
So he is able to walk on it for 30 minutes and in a safe environment, and
kind of like a rehab for him, probably.
Kind of,
yeah.
But building that muscle up around it is very important.
Yeah.
So they need exercise too.
Oh, yeah. So if somebody that's listening has a dog that they want to come try you out, how does that process work?
They can text me. Because I have a website, runrascaldyroo.com.
Okay.
So you can text me is probably the best way. You can call. If I have a dog on the slap mill, I don't answer the phone.
Yeah.
Because
that makes sense.
Yeah, my attention is directly on that dog. Even when I'm live on TikTok, like I'm paying attention to the dog.
Yeah.
So I don't pick up the phone, but you might catch me if you try to call. But texting, and then You can go watch the videos, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. It's all at Run Rascaldyroo. That's the handle name.
Awesome. We'll put that in the show notes so people can go give you a follow. It's It's very soothing to watch. I'm gonna sit there and scroll through those videos all day.
They're fun. I have some crazy videos, and then I have just cute videos.
Well, Melissa,
it's so much fun.
It was so much fun to chat with you.
Brooke, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Well, and as always, you can find Forsyth Mags on social media too, at Forsyth Mags. Be sure to follow Melissa and Run Rascaldyroo. You won't regret it. Her following is awesome and her content is awesome. And that is a wrap for today. The views and opinions stated on this podcast are solely those of the contributors and not necessarily those of our distributors or hosting companies. This podcast is copyrighted and cannot be reproduced without expressed written consent of Forsyth Magazines Incorporated. Whew, that's a mouthful.